going on, and welcome inside the Herm on the small campus of William Peace University in Raleigh, North Carolina. We've got some evening USA South basketball for you tonight. Your Pacers of William Peace are taking on the battling Bishops of NC Wesleyan College. William Peace comes into this one ranked number 3 in the USA South East Division. NC Wesleyan, they rank about 6th on that list. So 3 taking on 6 tonight. Pretty similar records. Your Pacers are 5-8 overall, 3-2 in USA South play. On the other side, NC Wesleyan, they come into this one 6-8 overall and a 2-4 record in USA South play. Battling Bishops are 0-4 on the road, and they are on a 1-game losing streak. Your Pacers, however, they're 3-3 here at the Herm, and they are also on a 1-game losing streak. They're coming off of a loss on the road at Methodist. They lost it by 10, 88-98. NC Wesleyan comes into this one after a loss as well at home, 99-92 on the road at Pfeiffer. This is game 1 of 3 for a Pacer home stint, and game 1 of 3 for battling Bishop of NC Wesleyan road trip. Your Pacers are going to be rocking their white uniforms tonight with black and green trim. And on the other side, NC Wesleyan, they'll be rocking their navy uniforms with gold mostly in the trim and a little bit of white as well. Your Pacers already heading out onto the floor. Starters tonight, Tyson Sellers, Mikkel Gaylord, Donnelly Tyrell Jr., Trey Bryant, and Cam Ferguson. For NC Wesleyan, their starting lineup will look like Ricardo Bullock, Cameron Martin, Devin Resper, AJ Fry, and Mitch Layton. Ricardo Bullock at midcourt for NC Wesleyan and Trey Bryant at midcourt for your Pacers as we get ready to tip this thing off at about 7:04 here from the Herm in Raleigh. And here we go. Ball up and into the hands of NC Wesleyan to get their first crack at it here tonight. It's going to start off with Resper over to the right side. Up top to Fry. Fry guarded by Bryant. Over to the right side, now down low and out to the left wing. A three-pointer early, and a three-pointer made for Ricardo Bullock, the senior from Creedmoor, North Carolina. Mikkel Gaylord gives it to Cam Ferguson quickly on the other end. Pacers have their first crack. Here's the response from Tyrell Jr. He got it, 3-all. Pacers in an early full-court press as we've exchanged a pair of threes here from the Herm, one for each team. Bullock dishes it out to the left side where he just hit a 3. However, Cameron Martin can't make the 3 he just took. And ball out of bounds. Looks like it's going to stay here with NC Wesleyan. Movement and a pass up to the top of the key. This will be Layton with a bounce pass inside to Fry. Fry working on Bryant, doesn't get it to go. Bryant with the rebound and over to Cam Ferguson. Ferguson down the court intended for Tyrell Jr., but taken away by Mitch Layton. First turnover for the Pacers. Here with 18:54 to go in the first half. 3-3 your score. Top of the key, Layton. Inside to Fry. Fry yet again back-to-back buckets down low on Trey Bryant. Or back-to-back attempts, I should say. He only hit that one, missed his last one. 5-3, NC Wesleyan with a 2-point lead, their first lead of the contest. Cam inside, up the middle. Contested but made. Cam Ferguson knocks us up at 5 apiece with 18:22 to go in the first half. Pacers with full court press defense early, trying to get some intensity. A second attempt from three-point land for Bullock, no good. Rebounded and out to Martin with a three-point attempt, no good. But there's AJ Fry as he's 2 of 3 down low for NC Wesleyan. They take a 2-point lead, 7-5. With 18 minutes exactly to go in the first half. Sellers drives up the left lane. Tyrell Jr., he made his last 3, doesn't get that one from the left corner. And NC Wesleyan bringing it to the right side of us here at the scorers table. Your Pacers will be taking it to the left when they're on offense. Yet again, 3 of 4 down low for AJ Fry. He's got 6 points. NC Wesleyan, 4-point lead as they'll take the first more than one possession lead of the ball game for either side. Trey Bryant, right corner, up to Tyrell Jr., drives the right lane, goes up and under. And Tyrell Jr. hits a layup, 17-19 to go here in the first half. Pacers cut that lead to 2. Here's A.J. Fry with it. Good defense from Mikel Gaylord. But down low on the right block, Mitch Layton gets it to go. It's 11-7. Pacers trail by 4. As we've hit 17 minutes even to go in the first half. Sellers cross court to Gaylord on the left side. Gaylord, juke to the right, goes up to the left spin. Wild pass to Sellers. And that's going to be a beyond midcourt violation. First backcourt of the day for either side. As that'll be a Pacer turnover. 2 already for the Pacers, none yet for NC Wesleyan as they've done a pretty good job taking care of the ball. A few substitutions now for the Pacers as John Burwell and Bo Bryant and Taquan Whitmore will check in for Tyson Sellers, Donnelly Tyrell Jr. and Cam Ferguson. Lob pass in. Resper into Fry. Fry's had a lot of luck down low, gets it out to Resper, and that's a left corner 3. And NC Wesleyan's going to lead this one by 7, 14-7, with 16 and a half minutes to go here in the first half. Bo Bryant, his first touch of the day, hands it to Gaylord. Gaylord up top, goes over to the left side, spin out to the right lane. Here comes Burwell seeing his first bucket of the day. Burwell not a starter today, but he comes off the bench and gets the first bucket of the day for him for the Pacers. 16:09 to go in the first half. Pacers trail by 5. Inside to Layton, back out to Resper, and now into Layton again. Good defense, Bo Bryant, but Mitch Layton converts. The senior, standing 6'7" and 200 pounds from Winnebago, North Carolina, extends the lead to 16-9 for NC Wesleyan. Whitmore over to Bo Bryant, who takes his first 3 attempt for the day and converts. Pacers trail by 4, 16-12. And lost it, did Fry, and now a whistle, and it's coming back to the Pacers as the bucket won't count there for Gaylord. And now we're going to take a quick media timeout. 16-12 your score. Pacers trail by 4. We've got 15:35 to go here in the first half. You're listening to the Pacers Sports Network. A lot of back and forth offense here early from the Herm. You've got 15:35 to go here in the first half. Pacers trail after striking early in this game, but they've trailed the last several minutes. Pacers are 5 of their first 6 from the field, while NC Wesleyan's 5 of their first 6. So a lot of offensive efficiency here early for both sides. John Burwell will go around a pick from Trey Bryant. A little floater. Looked it was going to be a little short, but it goes through. And the Pacers cut the lead down to 2. Bullock guarded by Whitmore. Good defense here. Whitmore has to force a pass over to Fry. Fry hands it back off to Resper. Resper, a freshman from Greensboro, North Carolina, hands it to the left side. And now up top to Layton, inside to Fry. 9 on the shot clock. Fry converts. He's a monster down low here tonight. He's got 8 points already. And he's 4 or 5 from the field. Cam Ferguson with a quick little catch and shoot. No good as it rimmed in and out. 4-point deficit now for the Pacers. 18-14 they trail. Resper across court to Martin. Martin inside to Fry. He's working on Trey Bryant. Fry picks up his dribble, has to kick it to Resper. Top of the key, drives in on Whitmore. Out to Fry. Fry hasn't taken a three yet today. Almost loses it. 8 on the shot clock. Good defense by the Pacers, forces the miss. And that's in a nice little jolt of energy here through the Pacer faithful. John Burrow wide open for Bo Bryant. Left corner. A bounce around, but he gets it to fall. 17-18, Pacers trail by 1. "14 minutes to go in the first half. Pacers have trailed the last several minutes, but they've been right on the tail of NC Wesleyan the whole way. They currently trail by 1. As this one goes out of bounds, whistle blown. And it looks like it's going to stay here with NC Wesleyan. Some substitutions for both sides. Josh Hubert checking in for the first time today. Tyson Sellers checking back into the game. Taquan Whitmore and Trey Bryant checking out for your Pacers as the pass goes into Fry. As Hubert was all over Fry and forced the pass away to Dixon, who's seen his first time of the day. Up top now to McDowell, seeing his first time of the day. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Fry. Dixon. Got it off in time, but no good. Good defense here in the last couple of minutes for the Pacers to force some missed shots. Burwell down low to Bo Bryant, no good, and stolen away by Dixon. Another Pacer turnover. Dixon comes up the court with a full head of steam and now pulls it back out. He's guarded by Burwell. He'll go around a pick from Layton. Still guarded by Burwell, right wing, picks up his dribble. Lob pass into Fry. He's had a lot of success down there. Not that time, but the putback by Layton is good. And that'll extend the NC Wesleyan lead back out to 3, 20-17, under 13 minutes to go, 12:55 to be exact. As Burwell trying to shake Dixon. Burwell over to Sellers. Sellers pump fake, a drive inside near the free throw line, and now it's back out. Over to Burwell, left corner, up to Cam Ferguson drives on the left side. A lot of contact, no foul, but Cam Ferguson gets that one to fall, and he cuts the lead to 1. For NC Wesleyan, 20-19, 12.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Good defense, and now Cam Ferguson almost. Recovered, in and out, foul, and that's likely on Josh Hubert. A good sequence there from the Pacer defense. Really a good last 3 defensive possessions for them as they forced missed shots and almost had some turnovers there by Cam Ferguson and John Burwell. This will be Braden Dixon, a freshman guard from Charlotte, North Carolina, at the line. First free throws of the day for NC Wesleyan. And the first one will fall for Dixon. Couple of substitutions now for NC Wesleyan. That was Dixon's first point of the day. That Pacer defense has slowed up NC Wesleyan a little bit in the last several possessions as they started off 5 of their 6 first attempts from the field. And now NC Wesleyan 1 of their last 4 as the second free throw is good. So 22-19, Pacers trail by 3. Haven't had a lead since very early in this one. This one could tie it up. Trey Bryant no good. Rebounded by Bullock. Now down the court, left side. Tipped out of bounds by Trey Bryant. And it's coming to the Pacers. Last touch by McDowell, the junior from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. As Gaylord brings this up, crosses midcourt, hands it to Tyrell Jr., now back to Gaylord. Gaylord, guarded by Dixon, finds Sellers at midcourt. Little floater down low for Sellers is good. And that cuts the lead to 1 yet again. Pacers still looking to knot it up and take the lead for the first time in a while, as we've hit 11:40 to go here in the first half. Sellers, that was his first bucket of the day, as the layup is no good for McDowell. Rebounded, blocked, but it's going to be a foul, and that's going to send A.J. Fry to the line. That foul coming from Tyson Sellers, who thought he had a clean block. But the official thought differently, and so we're going to take a quick timeout. Pacers trail by 1, 21-22, with 11:32 to go here in the first half. You're listening to the Pacers Sports Network. A.J. Fry heading to the line for 2 shots. He's been the leading scorer so far here for NC Wesleyan. He's got 8 points, all of them coming down low, 4 of 6 from the field. He's got 3 rebounds and 2 assists as well. And now his first free throw attempt of the contest is going to go through, so that'll give him 9 points. And that'll push NC Wesleyan's lead out to 2, 23-21, with 11:32 minutes to go in the first half. As the second shot will go through. And now a couple substitutions for NC Wesleyan. Garrett Phillips checking in for the first time today. And Mitch Layton checking back into the contest. Inside Gaylord, out to Whitmore, who's freshly into the contest for Pacers. A drive up the right lane from Sellers, and there's a bucket for Sellers. And now only a 1-point lead for NC Wesleyan with 11:09 to go here in the first half. First touch of the day there for Phillips, and he'll get it quickly to Dixon. Dixon crosses midcourt. Good close defense here by Gaylord. Bounce pass to Phillips. Phillips guarded by Whitmore. Now over to Lewis. Lewis working on Tyrell Jr. Right side. Here comes McDowell and converts. And that'll push the lead out to 3 for NC Wesleyan. Sellers, left wing, deep 3 contested. No good short. Rebounded by Trey Bryant as it was tipped around a little bit. Whitmore drives up the right lane. Inside Trey Bryant. There's a hack. A little bit of contact, but no foul. As Dixon goes quickly down on the other end and misses. Tyrell Jr. over to Whitmore. Whitmore goes up quickly and short. Tyrell Jr. and McDowell both go up for the shot. And they're going to call a foul on Donnelly Tyrell Jr. of your Pacers. A couple of subs now for the Pacers. John Burwell, Bo Bryant, and Cam Ferguson check into the game. Tyrell Jr., Tyson Sellers, and Daquan Whitmore will check out. It'll be NC Wesleyan's ball after that foul on Tyrell Jr. Third team foul for the day for the Pacers. As Whitmore right side here, Dixon guarded by Gaylord. 15 on the shot clock. Good double team here by Bryant and Burwell. Lewis looking for a shot over Trey Bryant. Doesn't get it, gets his own miss. Fresh shot clock for NC Wesleyan. Dixon goes up and kicks it out to the left wing. 3-pointer. And they're going to call a foul on John Burwell. And that's going to send McDowell to the line. First foul of the day for John Burwell. Pacers trail by 3, 26-23 with 9:43 to go here in the first half. Shot from McDowell is good. That'll be his 3rd point of the day. as he's 1 of 3 from the field and 1 of 1 now from the line. Make that 2 of 2, and he'll have an opportunity now to make that 3 of 3. Substitution for NC Wesleyan, as Resper will check back in for Dixon. Devin Resper, a freshman guard, standing 5'9" and weighing 160 from Greensboro, North Carolina, went to Grimsley High School there in the Triad. Third shot good for McDowell, so 3 of 3 for him. And that's a 6-point lead here for NC Wesleyan. Pass inside Bo Bryant, and now it's a 4-point lead, 29-25, 9.5 minutes remaining in the first half. John Burwell, tight defense on McDowell. Good defense from Burwell. McDowell struggling to find a space, but he makes his own as he converts on the layup. 6-point lead, NC Wesleyan, 31-25. Burwell with it. Pass down to Bo Bryant. He's met by a double team. Trey Bryant goes up and loses it, and now down to McDowell again for the easy layup. 33-25. That's the largest lead of the day for NC Wesleyan at 8 points. With 8:50 to go here in the first half, Gaylord slows the pace a little bit. He's guarded by Phillips. Bounce pass to Bryant. Bryant guarded by Layton. Burwell spin and drive inside, kicks it out to Bryant. Bryant on the left wing, hands it off to Burwell, who floats it in and around. 33-27. Burwell with 6 points after that bucket. As Resper trying to shake Gaylord. A wild pass across court, but caught by McDowell. McDowell met by Bo Bryant and Burwell. And he'll have to get it to Resper. Resper, he's got 12 on the shot clock. Phillips, right side. Here's Layton. And now a whistle, and it's coming back to the Pacers, as they're going to call a foul on Isaiah Lewis. And now a couple subs here for the Pacers as Hubert and Sellers check into the game for Bryant and Gaylord. And now a couple subs for NC Wesleyan. This will be Bullock and Fry checking back into the game for Lewis and Layton. So far, John Burwell and Bo Bryant, both 3 of their first 3 attempts from the field. They're both on the floor here for the Pacers as they try to cut into this 6-point lead. And John Burwell make that 4 of 4 from the field. He cuts that lead in half, 33-30. Pacers trail by 3 now with 7:40 to go here in the first half. Resper over to Phillips, guarded by Sellers. Stolen away, Bo Bryant takes it coast to coast, goes up for the layup, pump fake and a block. And they're going to call a block foul on Ricardo Bullock as Bo Bryant went down the floor, could feel Bullock hot on his heels, tried to pause and pump fake and try and juke him, but did not work, and that will be a couple of free throws for Bo Bryant when we come back. 7:29 to go. Your Pacers trail by 3, 33-30 right here on the Pacers Sports Network. Pacers on a 5-0 run in the last minute 26. Welcome back to the Pacers Sports Network, where your Pacers trail by 3 with 7:29 to go in the first half. Bo Bryant headed to the line for 2 shots after a foul care of Ricardo Bullock for NC Wesleyan. Bo Bryant goes through his routine and misses the first. Bryant's got 8 points today. Second in scoring for the Pacers behind John Burwell. Second free throw no good from Bo Bryant. 0 of 2 from the line. 30-33. Make that 30-36 after another three from Damon McDowell. Pacers with 7 minutes and 10 seconds to try and go into halftime with a lead. And there's a miss from John Burwell. Pacers haven't had a lead since early in the game, really since tip-off. Since then, it's been all NC Wesleyan with your Pacers in hot pursuit. Ricardo Bullock pass to the right side, top of the key. McDowell, I think his foot was on the line, no good though. Rebounded by Trey Bryant, and he gets it quickly down the floor. Here's Sellers as he'll pull it back. Top of the key, finds Bo Bryant on the left side. Bryant hands it to Cam Ferguson. Ferguson drives inside, up and under and in. 36-32, and that cuts the lead to 4. 6:25 to go. Stolen away by Burwell before it can even cross midcourt. Burwell, Cam Ferguson, Sellers, right corner, 3. No good. In and out, and rebounded by Bullock. Good look there for Tyson Sellers, as that would have cut the lead to 1 for NC Wesleyan. However, it'll stay right where it is at 36-32. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Top of the key. Bullock drives in on Bo Bryant, and he converts. And that'll push the lead out to 6. With 5:49 to go in the first half. Cam Ferguson thought about a 3. Drives in. No look pass to the left corner, and now left wing Sellers, 3-pointer short. Rebounded by Trey Bryant. Ferguson deep, no good, off to the left. Rebounded by McDowell. Bullock loses it, out of bounds. Looks like it'll be Pacer ball, last touched by Ricardo Bullock. A couple of substitutions for both sides now. That was Bullock's first turnover of the contest. As Burwell crosses midcourt. 5:22 to go here in the first half, 38-32. Pacers trail by 6 and now 4, thanks to a layup from Trey Bryant. That's his first bucket of the day. Hopefully he can get a little spark going from that. Stolen away Burwell again. And saves it before it can go out of bounds, but right to Dixon. Dixon, right wing. McDowell goes up and misses. Tyrell Jr. almost with the rebound. Another shot no good for NC Wesleyan. Here's Burwell. Pass to Tyrell Jr. goes up and in and out for Tyrell Jr. Somebody take the lid off of that thing. McDowell, other end, no good on the 3. That was deep. Back to the Pacers. Pass inside. Bryant up. Foul and 1. Trey Bryant with a quick bucket. That'll cut the lead to 2 now for NC Wesleyan. Pacers trail 38-36. And Trey Bryant will have an opportunity to cut that lead to 1. Braden Dixon with the foul. That's his first of the day. 4 points for Trey Bryant now, and that assist coming from Taquan Whitmore, his second of the game. Bryant 2 of 4 from the field. He's got 5 rebounds and 1 block. Has yet to take any shots from the free throw line as he sets up to take his first right here. Bryant good on the free throw. And now a substitution. This will be Hubert checking in for Trey Bryant for your Pacers. Pacers on a 5-0 run in the last minute 16. As NC Wesleyan is one of their last 5 from the field. Burwell, good defense here on Dixon. They cross the midcourt logo. Dixon back to center court. Good tight defense from Burwell. Good defense really all half for the Pacers. And now a pivot Inside on the right, Fry. And he's back to what he did early in the half with a bucket down low. And that'll extend the lead to 3, 40-37. NC Wesleyan leads. Whitmore over to Tyrell Jr. Wide open from the left wing. No good. He gets his own miss and puts it in. 40-39 with 3:50 to go in the first half. Pacers in hot pursuit the entire half. Haven't had a lead since really the tip-off. And they try to change that here. Dixon near the midcourt logo, slows the pace, 15 on the shot clock. Dixon guarded by Tyrell Jr. Inside, too long, and caught by Whitmore, who almost loses it, and now a foul on Dixon. First steal of the day there for Taquan Whitmore. As we take a quick timeout. Braden Dixon on the foul, his second of the game. Dixon, a freshman from Charlotte, North Carolina. 3:26 to go here in the first half. Your Pacers trail 39-40. You're listening to the Pacer Sports Network. .326 to go in the first half. Pacers have trailed the entire half really since the tip-off when they took an early lead, but they haven't seen one since. However, they've been in hot pursuit right on the heels of NC Wesleyan the entire half. They trail by 1, 40-39 as Burwell brings it up for the Pacers. Gaylord on the left side, drives near the top of the key, over to Bo Bryant, back to the left. Up to Whitmore. Pick from Bo Bryant. Whitmore goes around it, drives up the gut, pulls up. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Hubert with a mid-range J, no good. Rebounded by Pettiford. Seeing his first minutes of the day. Layup, no good, and a foul on one of the Pacer defenders. That'll be on Taquan Whitmore. Your top scorers for the Pacers this half: John Burwell, 4 of 5 from the field. Bo Bryant, 3 of 3. First free throw in and out for Cameron Martin, senior guard from Sanford, North Carolina. NC Wesleyan, one of their last 4 from the field, as they've cooled off just a bit. Second free throw good from Cameron Martin, and that'll put the Bishops up 2, 41-39. As we're just under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Pass to Sellers is a kick. Out of bounds. And it's going to stay here with the Pacers. Tyson Sellers and Trey Bryant both freshly into the game for your Pacers. Taquan Whitmore and Josh Hubert will check out. Pacers looking to tie it up with just under 3 minutes to go in the first half. As it's been all NC Wesleyan so far. Gaylord 3, that gives the Pacers the lead. First lead for the Pacers since really the tip-off. They've been in hot pursuit and they take the lead finally as their persistence has paid off. Gaylord guarding Resper tightly, now over to Bullock. Martin looking for options, good defense from Burwell. A floater way off for Ricardo Bullock, rebounded by the Pacers with a fresh lead, 42-41. Gaylord, who gave them that lead, adds to it with a floater. They lead by 3, 44-41. as we've hit the 2-minute mark to go here in the first half. And now a foul on Gaylord as Devin Resper hits the floor. First foul of the day for Gaylord, who's got the last 2 buckets that gave your Pacers the lead. Pacers on a 5-0 run in the last minute, 7-1 run in the last 2:23. As NC Wesleyan really cooled off. Great defense here late in the half by your Pacers. Fry looking for options. Trey Bryant with the defense, forces the miss. Fry with his own rebound, up and in for Fry. And that cuts the Pacer lead to 1, 44-43. Sellers receives the pass from Gaylord. Bo Bryant, top of the key. Hand off to Burwell. Burwell, right side. Now over to the left side. Three-pointer Trey Bryant is short and rebounded by Tim Pettiford. Three-pointer, no good. Would have given NC Wesleyan the lead. Rebounded and no good for Bullock. Pettiford gets another rebound, goes up with it and gets fouled. Shot no good. Pettiford has yet to score today, as he's taken no attempts from the field. But he does have 3 rebounds off the bench. And he'll take a couple of free throws here with 1:17 to go in the first half. First shot no good for Pettiford. Pettiford, a freshman, guard/forward utility player from Garner, North Carolina, so not too far away from home. Went to Word of God Academy. And he'll set up to take a second free throw. Shot good for Pettiford, so he's on the board with 1 point. And that'll knot things up at 44-44 with 1:11 to go in the first half. Sellers, hand off to Burwell. Burwell on the left side. Gaylord receives the pass on the right wing. Pick from Trey Bryant. Picks up his dribble. And they're going to call a travel on Burwell. Second turnover of the day for John Burwell. As we're under a minute to go in the first half, 55.3 seconds. It's been a tight half. NC Wesleyan's had the majority of the lead, but Pacers have been in hot pursuit. Took the lead a little while ago, and now it's all knotted up at 44 apiece. NC Wesleyan with it. Devin Resper on the right side picks up his dribble. Good defense from Whitmore. Inside, Bullock converts, and that'll give NC Wesleyan the lead with 34 seconds to go in the first half. Shot clock still up at 24 seconds. Burwell slows down to the right corner with it to Sellers. Burwell with it now at the top of the key. Tyrell Jr. drives in the right lane and loses it. Turnover picked up by Pettiford. Shot clock off, 10 seconds to go in the first half. Bullock with it, 4 seconds. Drives in on Tyrell Jr. and hits it. Buzzer sounds. And NC Wesleyan will take a late spark to halftime and a late lead, 48-44. And that'll do it for the first half. So pretty much all NC Wesleyan in the first half. Pacers right on their tail the whole way. They took the lead there late, but NC Wesleyan reclaims that lead in the last minute of play in the first half. We'll be back in about 14 minutes and we'll get the second half going here on the Pacer Sports Network. Don't go away. back to the Pacer Sports Network, where we are getting ready to start the second half of this one between your William Peace Pacers and the battling Bishops of NC Wesleyan. NC Wesleyan leads it currently 48-44. They led most of the first half. Pacers got out to an early lead and did not reclaim that lead again until really the last 2 or 3 minutes of the half. However, NC Wesleyan stole the lead right back with a minute to go in the first half. So here we are now with a 48-44 score. Your Pacers are led by Claude Shields in his 8th season coaching the Pacers, your USA South Coach of the Year in 2014. On the other side, Coach John Thompson is in his 25th season coaching NC Wesleyan. NC Wesleyan comes into this one actually finishing first place in the East Division last year. Currently, William Peace is number 3, and NC Wesleyan is number 6. As we resume play, the Pacers take it first here in the second half. Almost a turnover. Cam Ferguson retrieves it, goes around a pick from Trey Bryant. Off to the right, doesn't even draw iron. Rebounded by Trey Bryant. Bryant goes up, blocked by Layton. And the Pacers come up empty for the first time in the second half. NC Wesleyan will get their first crack at it of the half. Martin to Layton at the top of the key. Good defense from Tyrell Jr. Left side, wide open three is good for Devin Resper. And NC Wesleyan strikes first and picks up right where they left off in the first half. 51-44, they lead it by 6 with the first minute down here in the second half. Gaylord around to Sellers. Sellers looking for an option. Right wing, thought about a 3, forces the jump, but has to pass it away to Gaylord. Gaylord, left side, goes up and under and in. And he'll get the first bucket of the half for your Pacers. 51-46, they trail by 5. Gaylord 3 of 3 from all his attempts from the field. Martin over to Fry. Right side, guarded by Gaylord. Inside to Layton. Bullock with it. Floater no good. Out of bounds, it's coming back to the Pacers as Bullock was the last to touch it. 51-46, Pacers trail by 5 with 18-25 to go here in the second half. Gaylord brings it up, goes around a pick from Tyrell Jr. Trey Bryant, left side, goes up and under. No foul called. It's ruled a clean block from Mitch Layton. He's got a couple this half already. Inside to Fry. Gives it to the left side. Contested 3, no good from Cameron Martin. Rebounded by Fry and put back in by Fry as he came out of the gates in this one hot from down low, and he continues here early in the second half. Cam Ferguson to Gaylord. Gaylord takes a 3 from the right wing, up and no good. Rebounded by Layton. Pacers trail by 7, 53-46. Devin Resper with it. Point guard for NC Wesleyan, gets it to Fry. Fry with an under pass, and no good from Layton. And now a whistle as Layton will get charged with a reach-in foul on Tyson Sellers. And now a couple of subs from the Pacers as John Burwell will check in for Mikkel Gaylord, and Bo Bryant will check in for Donnelly Tyrell Jr. Bo Bryant, second to John Burwell in scoring so far in this one. Burwell 4 of 5 from the field. Bo Bryant 3 of 3. And 2 of 2 from the three-point line is Bo Bryant. Burwell with it, gives it to Trey Bryant. Around the horn to Whitmore on the left side. Whitmore puts it on the floor and gives it to Cam Ferguson. Left corner 3 from Bo Bryant. He misses and is now 2 of 3 from the line. That's his first miss from the field today. And up and no good for Bullock as Fry gets tied up with Trey Bryant and a whistle blown. A.J. Fry with his 5th offensive rebound and 7th total rebound right there. He'll get hacked and fouled, so it'll stay here with NC Wesleyan. As we get some technical difficulties squared away over here at the table. Official will get everything squared away. 16:57 to go here in the second half. Pacers trail 53-46. Daquan Whitmore will guard the inbound pass. Pass from Resper. Lob almost, and in fact it is too long for even a 6'10" Ricardo Bullock to get it, and it's going to be a turnover and Pacer ball. As Burwell will drive up the right side and pull back, still beyond the arc. Bounce pass to Ferguson. Bounce pass inside to Bo Bryant. Burwell with it, spin, and he loses it as he was going up with it. And that'll be a turnover for John Burwell, and NC Wesleyan ball as they lead it 53-46 by 7. 16:40 to go in the second half. Pacers scoreless in the last 2:10. NC Wesleyan on a 12-2 run in the last 5:28 minutes of regulation. Resper almost loses it. Good defense from Whitmore. Resper crosses midcourt. Resper over to Layton. Good defense from the Pacers. Double team Bo Bryant. Cam Ferguson forces the pass to Resper and stolen by Whitmore out of bounds. It's Pacer ball. Turnovers now for NC Wesleyan as the Pacers. One of the things that stands out for them this game is their defensive presence, as they've trailed most of the game, but they've been in hot pursuit, much and thanks to their defense. Bo Bryant, no look pass to Trey Bryant, and converts. 5-point lead now, 48-53. Pacers cut into it just a little bit. Double team again. Whitmore, Cam Ferguson forces the pass down to Layton. Bo Bryant saves it and gets it to Trey Bryant for another turnover. Whitmore goes up and in. 3-point lead. 53-50. NC Wesleyan only leads by 3 now, thanks to some great Pacer defense and a conversion from Daquan Whitmore. Bo Bryant with his second steal of the contest. And we'll take a timeout now with 15:37 to go in the second half. Your Pacers only trail by 3, 53-50. A quick spark from the Pacers has them within 3 now as we come out of a quick timeout. 15:37 to go in the second half. Here from the Herm. Pacers 3-3 here at home. Looking to make that 4-3 as they've been within distance the entire game. Haven't had many leads, but their defense has kept them in it. It's going to be NC Wesleyan ball. Resper brings it up with Whitmore, tight defense, and whistle blown. And it'll stay here with NC Wesleyan. NC Wesleyan scoreless in the last 2:15. As Bullock will pass it in to Layton, stolen away by Bo Bryant. He's all alone, goes up, and good. Pacers trail by 1 now, 53-52. Good intensity from the Pacers on both sides of the ball in the last couple minutes. Has them within 1. Trey Bryant, Whitmore on the double team. Resper left corner to Bullock. Bullock back to Resper on the left wing, guarded by Burwell. And now Fry with it, top of the key, over to the right side. Martin back to Fry. Fry thought about a 3, drives inside with the floater and no good. Layton almost with the rebound. And now Layton and Trey Bryant tangled up with it, and a foul on one of them, and they're going to call it on Layton. It's going to the Pacers. Mitch Layton charged with the foul. Pacers on a 6-0 run and looking to take the lead for the first time in the second half as they trail 52-53 with 14:51 to go here in the second half, and a lot of momentum and energy in their favor, both on the court, on the bench, and in the stands. Burwell. Pass out to Whitmore. Now back to Burwell. Burwell up and under. They've got the lead. 54-53. Pacers take it by one for the first time this half with 14 and a half minutes to go in the second half from the Herm. Pacers, great offense and great defense, has them with a 1-point lead. And a lot of momentum on their side. Bullock around the horn inside to Fry. No good on the layup attempt and rebounded by Burwell. Burwell down to Sellers. Sellers forces a pass and into the hands of Resper. That's a Pacer turnover. And now stolen right back. Now Sellers comes up with it and gets it to Bo Bryant. Left corner, Whitmore, no good. Rebounded by Bullock. Wide open, no good for Cameron Martin. It's coming back to the Pacers. Back and forth to Fairnell. Sellers, right corner three, way long. Sloppy last two possessions for the Pacers after a couple minutes of really clean basketball on both sides of the ball. They still lead it by one. Bo Bryant, tight defense on Layton. Layton over to Fry. Fry's going to attempt a three and gets it. NC Wesleyan takes it back by two. Fry with 19 points, he leads. NC Wesleyan in scoring, no good for the three-point attempt from Whitmore. 13 minutes to go in the second half. NC Wesleyan with a 2-point lead. Layton, right wing, over to Fry. Fry inside to Bullock. Bullock now to Layton. Layton goes up over Bo Bryant, no good. Bryant comes down with a rebound. Bryant to Burwell. Burwell, pass to the right corner. Trey Bryant wide open, gets it. 57-56, Pacers take the lead back. Full court press, Pacers. Energy everywhere you look for the Pacers in this gym. They look to maintain it and take this one to the finish. Here's the answer, and no good. Rebounded by Fry as it was tipped around by some of the Pacer defenders. No good for Fry. Layton loses it, but last touch by Trey Bryant. It's going to stay here with NC Wesleyan. What a boost of momentum here for the Pacers. Has quite a bit of substitutions for both sides now. 12:04 to go in the second half. Pacers lead at 57-56. NC Wesleyan, one of their last 10 from the field. Pacers, one of their last 4. The NC Wesleyan ball. Lewis around to Phillips. Phillips to Dixon. Dixon guarded by Gaylord. He's working on him. Meets a double team. Hubert comes in to help. Hubert guarding and converts. Quickly down the other way for the Pacers. Cam Ferguson forces and foul. Cam Ferguson going to the line for 3 free throws. .11:40 to go in the second half. A quick media timeout coming up. Pacers trail by 1, but a lot of momentum behind them as Cam Ferguson's going to get 3 free throws when we come back. You're listening to the Pacers Sports Network. Game one of a 3-game home stint here for the Pacers. As you couldn't have asked for a better game here tonight, back and forth. As Pacers have trailed most of the game, but they've got a lot of momentum here late. As 3 free throws from Cam Ferguson could put the Pacers up, and he misses the first one. So the best he can do is tie it and put the Pacers up 1 with his second and third free throw attempts. First one good. Ferguson has 7 points tonight, as he's 1 of 2 from the line after that free throw. 0 from 3 from beyond the arc, which is what Cam Ferguson specializes in. And he gets the third one to go, so Pacers back on top, 59-58. 11:38 to go here in the second half. Phillips, a drive inside, swatted and blocked by Burwell, but they're going to give him a foul as he came down just a little too hard on Damon McDowell. And McDowell is going to get a couple of free throws. So they're actually going to charge Josh Hubert with that foul, not John Burwell. That's the second foul of the day for Hubert. McDowell with 12 points tonight. He's second in scoring behind Fry. Make it 13 points as he hits that free throw. He's 4 of 4 from the line tonight. He's 4 of 9 from the field and 1 of 2 from beyond the three-point line. Second shot good for McDowell, so make it 5 of 5 perfect from the line. And NC Wesleyan back on top, 60-59 by 1. With 11:20 to go in the second half. Cam Ferguson drives in on Phillips. No good on the attempt. And Lewis will come down with it and gets it quickly to Dixon. Dixon crosses midcourt, gets it to Lewis. Lewis with it, out to McDowell. Right side, good defense here from Gaylord, gets it to Lewis. Lewis guarded by Hubert tightly. 9 on the shot clock. McDowell, right side beyond the arc, takes a contested 3 and doesn't even draw iron. Rebounded by Pettiford, but stolen away by Hubert. Cam Ferguson 3, no good, and rebounded by Phillips. Here comes NC Wesleyan. It's stolen right back by Burwell. Burwell 3, got it! Pacers back on top by 2. 62-60 with 10:29 to go here in the second half. Pacers looking to improve to 4-2 in USA South play with a win here tonight. They've got the momentum and energy on their side here to do it. Full court press now for the Pacers. Tyrell Jr. And now almost stolen away. Good defense there from Cam Ferguson and Tyrell Jr. Phillips with it. Down to Pettiford, who goes up with it, and it gets stripped and out of bounds, but it's going to stay here with NC Wesleyan. Last touch by one of the William Peace defenders, not sure which one, down low. Pass into Phillips, right side, guarded by Ferguson. Phillips picks up and gets it to Dixon. Dixon guarded by Gaylord. Gaylord guarding him tightly. Dixon goes up and foul on Josh Hubert. Pacers have been intense on the defensive side of the ball all night, forcing 13 turnovers for NC Wesleyan. Dixon, Braden Dixon, a freshman from Charlotte, North Carolina, could potentially knot things up as he hits the first free throw that brings NC Wesleyan within 1. Josh Hubert checks out and Trey Bryant checks in for your Pacers. Dixon with only 3 points. He's 0 of 2 from the field and 3 of 3 from the line, and make it 4 of 4. As we are knotted up at 62 apiece. Dixon checks out. A.J. Fry checks in. Resper checks in for Garrett Phillips on the NC Wesleyan side of things. Gaylord, who's 3 of 4 from the field, has it on the right side, goes around a pick from Trey Bryant. Tyrell Jr. wide open from 3, and he gets it and gives the Pacers a 65-62 lead with 9:46 to go in the second half. Tyrell Jr. with 10 points after the 3. Fry looking for options. Good defense from Trey Bryant. Lewis, guarded by Tyrell Jr., drives inside, goes up with it and gets it, and brings NC Wesleyan within 1. Pacers still lead it 65-64. Burwell to Tyrell Jr. Back to Burwell. Burwell goes around a pick from Tyrell Jr. Down low, Tyrell Jr. no good, no foul. And rebounded by Lewis for NC Wesleyan. Lewis gets it to Resper. Gaylord guarding. Lewis, pass over to Fry. Fry looking for options. Puts the ball on the ground, picks it up, gets it to McDowell. McDowell drives up the right side, 7 on the shot clock, and gets it. McDowell, 66-65, NC Wesleyan reclaims the lead. Gaylord to the right corner, Trey Bryant. Big 3, got it! Pacers take it back by 2. 68-66. McDowell crosses midcourt, met by Gaylord. Good defense, Gaylord, nothing there from McDowell. Inside to Lewis, working on Tyrell Jr., and a foul, and 1, and tie, ball game. 68-68 with 8:23 to go in the second half. And a free throw coming up for Isaiah Lewis after a Trey Bryant foul. Man, what a game. Back and forth we go, 68 apiece, with only 8:23 to go here from the Herm. First shot, first and only shot, is good from Isaiah Lewis. NC Wesleyan back on top by 1. Gaylord on the left side, handoff to Sellers, goes around a pick from Bo Bryant, picks up his dribble. Whitmore on the right side, drives up the gut, in, and Pacers back on top by 1. 70-69, 8:05 to go. Resper guarded by Whitmore, gives it to Lewis, guarded by Bo Bryant. Up the gut, Lewis. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Lewis. Pacer ball with 7:55 to go. And Pacers on top by 1. Media timeout coming up. You're not going to want to go anywhere. We'll be right back on the Pacers Sports Network. After a first half that had NC Wesleyan as the better of the two the whole way, it's been nothing but back and forth by both sides. William Peace, 4 of their last 5 from the field, and NC Wesleyan 4 of their last 5 from the field, as the Pacers are on top 70-69 with 7:55 remaining. Pass in to John Burwell. Burwell guarded by Resper. Up the middle. Right side, Burwell pass to Bo Bryant and got it! 3-point lead Pacers. 72-69, biggest lead the Pacers have had since the beginning of the game. As Fry gets it, he's guarded by Bryant. Right side, Martin, guarded by Whitmore, now top of the key, Lewis. Bo Bryant takes a jab at it. Lewis picks it up, gives it to Fry. Fry working on Trey Bryant. Step back deep two, yes. 72-61, Pacers still on top by a point with 7:06 to go in the second half. Burwell, spin move down low, a lot of contact, converts. No foul, but a bucket for John Burwell. Pacers back up 3, 74-71. Under 7 minutes to play. Burwell guarding Resper, they cross midcourt. Lewis down low, almost taken by Trey Bryant. Mid-range J, too long, rebounded by Bryant. Bryant quickly gets it to Burwell, down court to Whitmore. Whitmore, Bo Bryant, no good. Claude Shields looking for some type of foul, as there was a little contact down low, but no whistle. As Resper's going to bring it up for NC Wesleyan. They trail by 3, 6:19 to play. Fry goes up with it, no good, gets his own miss. And now we got a foul on A.J. Fry, trying to get his own miss. It's coming to the Pacers. And now a few substitutions for NC Wesleyan. As Lewis and Martin will check out of the contest. Second foul of the day there for A.J. Fry. Fry leading scorer and best player on the court all game for NC Wesleyan. He's got 21 points and 8 rebounds. Pacers up 3 with 6:05 to go. Burwell, pass intended for Trey Bryant. Tipped almost out of bounds, but he saves it. Whitmore, wide open 3, yes! Pacers 6-point lead. 5:50 to go. Biggest lead of the game for William Peace. Resper looking for options, finds Bullock. Bullock to Fry. Fry to the right corner to Resper. Resper guarded by Burwell. Pettyford, and now whistle. And they're going to say that's on Tyson Sellers, the senior from Asheville, North Carolina. .5:27 to go. Pacers up by 6, and the largest they've led the entire game, 77-71. Tyson Sellers, that's his second foul of the contest. Pacers on a nice 5-0 run in the last minute 41. 9-2 run in the last 2 minutes and 45 seconds. McDowell passes into Fry. Fry met by Sellers, by Trey Bryant. Pass to the right side. Now up to Bullock, met by Bo Bryant. Bullock to Pettyford. Fry working on Bryant, no good. Ball tipped around, foul on someone. And they're going to say that is on Trey Bryant of your Pacers. As it's going to stay here with NC Wesleyan, 5:11 to go. That's the second foul for Trey Bryant. Pacers up 6. McDowell goes up and foul. So a nice little cluster of fouls here in the last minute or so for the Pacers, as that's going to send NC Wesleyan to the free throw line. It'll be Damon McDowell, junior from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, with a pair of free throws. McDowell, second in scoring for NC Wesleyan today behind A.J. Fry. McDowell with 16 points. Make it 17 as he's 6 of 6, a perfect 100% from the line. And he's also 5 of 11 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line. Not to mention 3 rebounds to his credit. NC Wesleyan comes into this one a 64.1% free throw shooting team. And 2 makes there by McDowell add to that percentage. NC Wesleyan within 4, 77-73 with 5:09 to go. Pacer ball. William Peace 5 of 6 from the field. In the last 6 attempts they've had. Burwell brings it up. Bo Bryant, top of the key. Hand off to Gaylord. Gaylord, juke to the right. And now to the right corner, Bo Bryant. Bryant, met by some defense. Gaylord spins around. Bo Bryant, wide open, no good. That would have been a big 3 for Bo Bryant, but Isaiah Lewis comes down with it. Lewis with it at the top of the key. Pass inside to Bullock. Bullock goes up and over Bo Bryant to bring NC Wesleyan within 2. 4.5 minutes to play here from the Herm. Your Pacers lead by 2. However, NC Wesleyan closing in on that momentum Pacers have held. And John Burwell with that point. 4-point lead Pacers with 4:09 to go in the second half. Lewis guarded by Bo Bryant. Fry, right side. Resper looking for options. He finds McDowell. McDowell, left side to Bullock. Back to McDowell, 9 on the shot clock. McDowell drives in, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Trey Bryant, who hit the floor hard after some contact with McDowell. Timeout taken with 3:52 to go in the second half. Your Pacers lead it 79-75. You're listening to the Pacer Sports Network. Couple of free throws coming up for Damon McDowell, the junior guard/forward utility player from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. 3:52 to go in the second half. It's been a back and forth affair. Pacers have held the momentum here in the last several minutes, as you'll hear a cheer there from the crowd trying to keep that momentum alive. First free throw from McDowell, good. As McDowell is a close second in scoring for NC Wesleyan behind A.J. Fry. Fry has 21 points. McDowell, who's at the line, has 19. McDowell a perfect 8 for 8 from the free throw line, looking to make it 9 for 9 here on the second attempt. And that would also cut the Pacer lead to just 2, 79-77 if he hits this. Shot for McDowell is good. 2-point lead for the Pacers, 3:50 to go here in the second half. Burwell brings it up. Burwell drives up the left lane, met by defense. Bo Bryant pump fake left side, puts the ball on the ground. Hand off to Whitmore. Whitmore loses it, hits the floor, stolen away by Resper. And Resper will bring it up for NC Wesleyan. Good defense there by the Bishops. Fry, guarded by Trey Bryant, puts the ball on the floor, hand off to Bullock. Bullock, guarded by Sellers, 3:15 to go. McDowell, 3, no good, as it rattled around, almost was about to go back in, comes down in the hands of Trey Bryant. Burwell drove in and pulled it out to the left corner. guarded by Lewis. Under 3 minutes to go. Pacers lead by 2. Trey Bryant with the pick. Burwell drives up and under, and good. Burwell has 20 points, and he also gives the Pacers a 4-point lead. 81-77, timeout. 2:48 to go here in the second half from the Herm. We'll be right back on the Pacers Sports Network. Don't go away. John Burwell, for your Pacers, averages about 4.2 points a game. He currently has 20 as he took us into the timeout break with a quick bucket to put the Pacers up by 4, 81-77, 2:48 to go. Pacers have held the momentum pretty much the entire second half of the second half, and they look to take that to the finish and get a win here at the Herm. Good defense here, stolen by Whitmore. Whitmore to Sellers. Sellers for the jam! Pacers up 83-77, biggest lead of the day for the Pacers. 2:24 to go. Lewis with it, guarded by Bo Bryant. Travel, Resper. Turnover number 16 for NC Wesleyan. Pacers lead 83-77 with 2 minutes and 18 seconds to play. What a turn of events here at the Herm as the Pacers have completely stolen the show, which was completely stolen by NC Wesleyan in the first half, but Pacers take complete control here with 2:18 to go as Burwell brings it up. Resper in hot pursuit. They cross midcourt, left side just in front of the stands. Foul on Resper. Pacers fourth, their last 5 from the field. NC Wesleyan scoreless in the last minute 41. Resper on that foul. That's his first. And a bad pass from Burwell. Resper chases it down. Block and a foul. John Burwell, who prevents the bucket. However, Devin Resper, the freshman guard, is going to get 2 free throws for NC Wesleyan. That could potentially cut the Pacer lead to 4 with 2:09 to go here in the second half. John Burwell on that foul, his second of the day. A good many of NC Wesleyan's points in the last several minutes come from the free throw line as they're 1 of 5. They're 1 of their last 5 from the field. As the Pacers have been playing complete lockdown defense in a majority of this game. Resper misses the first. Cam Ferguson will check in for Daquan Whitmore. Resper goes through his routine, shoots the second shot, and it's short and missed. Rebound, Trey Bryant. Burwell brings it up for the Pacers. Pacers maintain that 6-point lead as we hit the 2-minute mark. And that's going to be a foul on Devin Resper, who just missed those 2 free throws for NC Wesleyan. And now John Burwell, who leads the Pacers in scoring with 20, will have an opportunity here to push that lead out to 8 for the Pacers. First shot of the 1-and-1 is good for Burwell. He now has 21 points and gives the Pacers the biggest lead of the day for them at 7. And that lead will stay right where it is. He misses the second shot. Under 2 minutes to play, 1:55 exactly. A.J. Fry with it. Drives up the right lane. Trey Bryant forces the miss and comes down with the rebound. Burwell will bring this thing up for the Pacers. Pacers looking to seal a win here at home. Burwell pass to Whitmore. Around the horn, back to Whitmore. Whitmore up to Trey Bryant. And now Sellers will hand it to Burwell. 10 on the shot clock as the Pacers lets it melt. No look, fake pass. Layup no good for Burwell. Tipped around into the hands of McDowell. NC Wesleyan will bring it up. McDowell with the Euro step finishes on the 2. That'll cut the lead to 5, 84-79 with 1:13 to play. And now we're going to take a quick NC Wesleyan timeout. Pacers on a 1-game losing streak, looking to turn that around right here as they're 3-3 here at home, looking to make that 4-3. A win here today would make them 6-8 overall. A slow start this season for the Pacers, but they've been crawling their way back in slowly but surely. And they are also 3-2 in USA South play, and this would make them 4-2 if they can win here tonight. Pacers number 3 in the East Division of the USA South. NC Wesleyan at the bottom of that list with the number 7 seed. NC Wesleyan 2-4 in USA South play. 0-4 on the road, and they are on a 1-game losing streak as well. It'll be Pacer ball, 84-79, 5-point Pacer lead. They've held the lead for the last several minutes, really the last 10 minutes or so of the second half. As Burwell goes around Lewis, gets it to Trey Bryant across court. Bryant hands off to Gaylord. Gaylord guarded by Resper. They'll let the clock tick, 1 minute to go. Gaylord drives around, 10 on the shot clock, pick from Trey Bryant. Gaylord, Cam Ferguson, inside the arc, 2 and no good. Lewis quickly gets it to Resper. NC Wesleyan will take a crack at it. They trail by 5, 40 seconds to go. McDowell into Trey Bryant, and they're gonna say foul on Trey Bryant as he took quite a hit from McDowell. 36.2 seconds remaining. Pacers lead by 5. Damon McDowell, the junior from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, is going to get a couple of free throws here that could cut the lead down to 1 possession with 36.2 seconds remaining. And this is exactly the guy. If you had to choose, NC Wesleyan would have chose this guy, as he is 9 of 9. A perfect 100% from the line. Not to mention he leads NC Wesleyan in scoring tonight with 22. He's 6 of 13. 43.8% shooting by McDowell from the field. 1 of 4 from beyond the arc, and here he goes. No good, short. Best he can do is cut it to 4. It'll still be a 2-possession lead by the Pacers. First miss of the night from McDowell, 9 of 10. McDowell converts on the second, 84-80. Pacers still up 4 with 36.2 seconds to play. You'll likely see an intentional foul as soon as Cam Ferguson is able to pass it in. NC Wesleyan in a full court press, gives it to Burwell. Cam Ferguson, hand off to Burwell. Burwell crosses midcourt. Still no foul from NC Wesleyan. Gaylord, 23 on the clock, and makes it! No foul from NC Wesleyan, a complete lack of intensity as they allow Gaylord to go down the right side and put it in to give the Pacers an 86-80 lead with 20.6 seconds remaining. 9 points for Mikel Gaylord after that shot, and William Peace with the 30-second timeout. Man, not sure. I'm not sure why NC Wesleyan didn't foul right there. When you're trailing 4 with 30-some seconds to go, your only hope to get back in it is to foul. And it looked like they were attempting the foul, but it was almost like a lackluster attempt as they just allowed William Peace to just spread the ball around and ultimately get a bucket. As William Peace is already back onto the floor and ready to finish this thing. There's still a chance for NC Wesleyan, but they've got to successfully convert here if they wish to have any hope of maybe going to overtime or even winning the game. Big possession. Petty forward to Lewis. Lewis spins, and no good. Trey Bryant comes down with it. Now to Burwell, who gets fouled. And a loud cheer from the crowd will pretty much indicate that the Pacers are going to take this one home. 8.1 seconds. NC Wesleyan technically not out of this thing yet. However, if Burwell makes any one, which will be a 1-and-1 attempt, so if he misses here, any shot here from Burwell made will pretty much put the nail in the coffin. Shot from Burwell, good, and that'll pretty much do it. As that'll extend the lead to 87-80. What a game here for the Pacers tonight to trail pretty much the entire first half. NC Wesleyan got out to a quick opening surge of energy early in the second half as well, picking up right where they left off. But man, the Pacers have completely turned it around here in the second half. No good for McDowell, rebounded by Whitmore. And that's going to do it. 88-80 your final. Pacers win it by 8 here at home, improving to 6-8 overall, 4-2 here in the USA South. 4-3 at the Herm, and they snap that one-game losing streak and turn it around and make it a one-game winning streak. Game 1 of 3 in the books for this 3-game home stretch for the Pacers. You'll see them again in just a couple of days as they'll take on Averett University. Till then, this is Will Dalton, voice of the Pacers on the call. So long from Raleigh.